What's up, YouTube? Just sitting here having a coffee. Was flipping through YouTube. YouTube's kind of boring lately, but there's one question that I have. Is the luster gone on a lot of these channels? Like, my channel's really not that great. I think my channel sucks in YouTube terms. Like, there's some really, really big channels out there. Like Gentry and Sons and all that. He's got all these followers and, getting 700 people in a live feed and all that shit. But speaking about Gentry and Sons, I haven't watched him since he did that scam truck video and he left BOC's company name on the side, and people thought that BOC was the one doing the scam, and they were all contacting him and everything. And that was all done on purpose, for Gentry to get the clickbait and get all the get everybody riled up and talking. But I haven't watched him since, so I don't know what's going on his channel, nor do I care. Do you think the luster's wearing off? Is he gonna be like Trucker's Coach, where Trucker's Coach was way up at a high? Remember when Coach used to do those call-in shows? People call in drunk and ask questions, and he'd hang up on them and call him a cool guy. Oh, there goes another cool guy. But those were entertaining. I don't care what anybody says. Those were entertaining. Back in the day, people used to go over to Willie's Pub, and that was entertaining. And then the luster wore off of that. Willie's a shitbag. No one cares about Willie. Haven't watched the Willie live feed. And then, James Best was really popular. Everybody used to be in there, and, he when he was doing those fundraisers and everything, everybody was watching, and, yeah. And then, Hensley and all that, and then he disappeared, and I don't know. It just seems like the luster's wearing off. And, I was watching Trucking Unfiltered. I don't know the man, but I could only take him in small doses because it seems like he's whining about other YouTubers. I'm not whining about them. I'm just asking question. Do you think the luster's wore off? Just like Jeffrey Lake, his channel was really popular back in the day, and then he stopped making YouTube. And Snorlord, I haven't watched Snorlord in like 3 years, so I don't even know if he still has a YouTube channel. But that was popular channel too. Everybody used to watch and comment and stuff. But it just seems like in our community, it seems like the lusters wore off of YouTube. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Prove me wrong. I don't know. I catch a narc live feed now and again, and just for the drama and the bullshit. It's fun entertainment. And then I scroll through and I see like Sage is always live, but I never go in there. But you see it's like he's got like 20 people watching his live and shit like that. It's like, it's like you want to play that soundbite. It's over, Johnny. It's over. What's he talking about? He's anti-Trump, and and Biden was the best, and only he's the smartest guy in his house and all that shit. I can't be bothered. But no, just what do you guys think? Has the luster gone? Is the luster gone in our YouTube trucking community? I know people hate it when we use that term. I know Boggs uses that term, trucking community, but it's true. We're, let me know. You think the luster's gone? I think so. How long before guys like Gentry and Sons, people get bored and they stop watching? And because I stopped watching a long time ago. It was boring, and it's all bullshit, and He's collaborating with other YouTubers and putting on these fake lives. Like, oh, look what I'm doing over here. Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. I'm doing this and I'm doing... fucking who cares? It's all bullshit. But I just do me. That's all I do. I just do me. I make fun of Willie. I make fun of frozen refrigerated trans because, you know, he's POS. And, you know, Elite made a comment saying that he doesn't know why I go after him when he never claps back at me. Well, he clapped back at me a few times. That's why I still go after him, because you know what? He's a chummo and he's a convicted pedophile. The proof is out there, you know, and it's not just hearsay. It's all out there, man. Documentation's out there, you know. He puts his shit out on YouTube for everybody to see. He put his shit out that he was with this Lori Grice chick, and then he was trying to get together with a Colombian chick, and then fucking Lori gave him the boot, told him to get out of the double wide trailer with hay on the floor, and now he's moving on to some chick in Texas. I don't know if it's Melissa or Cheryl, because there's always women that are commenting in his channel. I wonder if these women would comment in his channel if they were they knew all about his past. Why do you think he's got no teeth? Because he got them knocked out in jail. Because he's a fucking bitch, you know. And that's what should happen to guys like him. They should get their teeth knocked out. I'm sorry, you know. I'm sorry, but I have no time for these guys. You touch a kid, you touch, you know, a young person, that's fucking wrong, man. So why not? He's the only guy I attack. I don't just attack anybody. I attack him because he's a piece of shit. And you can hate me. I don't care, because you ain't paying my bills. But on that note, everybody, I just want to know, has the luster wore off in our community? Let us know. Peace. Oh yeah, Willie, you're a shitbag. Bye.